got all our drivers back, and we will restart from scratch again, as if this is a brand new lobby. So weather will still be on dynamic, so we still have that slightest chance here in the desert for some rain. As you can see there, we're back in Abu Dhabi for Division 2. And let's see if the guys that had some issues there can redeem themselves. Guys can just excuse me for a second. I just want to see one of our drivers are struggling to get in. I just want to send him an invite real quick. And it shows that he has joined. Might just be loading in. So let's see. I see a Haas is first on track. We'll see which one that is. It's Stoffel, our championship leader at the moment. Still a lot of races left in the season, so that can change in an instant. Only a couple of points behind him is Avalak, so still a lot to go for. Let me just try and get some standings out here for you. So Stoffel currently in the lead with 130 points in this championship. Behind him Avalak, a little 8 points less on the 122. I also just want to see for us is, so we still got about 5 races left of the season, so anything and everything still up for grabs. Currently behind Avalak on the championship is Wezo in third with 110, and after him is J-Boy with 101. So like I said, anything still to go for, and anything can still happen points wise. One bad race and you might be out of the contention. So Stoffel starting his lap. Let's see how he does his first sector. I think it's a little bit slower. Avalak went 17.4 in the previous round. Not a lot of corners where you can pick that up, but certainly on around corner 3 in the long bend where you want to try and go flat out. Some people have to lift as they just wash out a little bit. I think on that corner you just got to touch the curb a little bit and let that drag you in and keep you on the inside. So once Stoffel completes his lap, just some constructor standings. So Haas, which is Stoffel's in there, currently in first as well with 227 points, and right behind them and not too far away is Ferrari with 211 points, and then we get Red Bull on 122. So those top 2 contenders is Haas and Ferrari, quite way ahead of the rest, but anything still to go for any of the 2. Let's see what time Stoffel can do. I think he did a 136. If I can remember correctly, if 136.3 or 4, or that was maybe Sergeant Panda. The 137.9, not what we wanted to see from our championship contender here. Ron coming in 2 tenths quicker for 137.7. Who else is coming around? I see the two Aston Martins coming around. That will be Robert General 139.9, Donovan Duffy going for 136.8, and Burn It Down Slash River Time for 136.7 on the medium tire, that is. Next around the corner I think is Apmar. See, yep, Apmar will be next around. Still using all the track beautifully to see. Very nice helmet there on him. See what he can do. He does a 141.8. He's gonna want to go again. Let's see who else is next up. I think that was an Alpine. The Alpine's coming out the pits. It's a Ferrari that's going through now. Started his laps. Isatronica. Let's follow Isatronica on his full lap. So earlier I was speaking about a corner you just want to hug the inside, and it's over here you want to stay on the inside and maybe just climb it a little. It will just pull you in, so you don't have to lift on the throttle at all. Goes a purple one, 18.2. That's not definitely a purple. You know, Stoffel went with a 17.8 there. That might be purple versus somebody else's time there. See, I don't know, asking there when did USA's track change. Yep, sorry, my settings didn't say from the previous one. And then he's also saying, let's go boys. Thanks for watching, Arno. And yeah, let's definitely go for it. So just to confirm, this is not USA, this is Abu Dhabi in the middle of the desert. So we'll probably never see any rain on this track. $139.9. He's definitely going to want to go for another one. Wezo going faster for 136.3. It's definitely faster than I can go. I'm not a big fan of this track. Let's look at our other arse here. He's doing a lap at the moment. Avila going faster for 136.2. Great time from him. Sergeant Panad 137.4. Who else crossed the line? I think it was Loki for 137.6. Arne Ghost also saying there, turn 2 and 3 not the easiest. Yep, definitely easy to lose your car there. It's kind of touch and go moment to climb the curb or to not climb the curb. Definitely are not on turn 2. Turn 2 is avoid that curb at all costs. Let's see, Cowboy's on a lap. Let's see how he's doing. He's the only one still to put up a time. So this curb right here, that's turn 3 that we were talking about. Ooh, and Ron Skitter getting disqualified from the session, going the wrong way. I think he might have had a spin and so yep, that's our 2 drop zones. It will be Priye Bota and Ron Skitter, so everybody just has to put up a time and everybody will go through to Q2. Now it's just taking it easy. Keep the car on track. Do not crash now or DNF. As we can see, most of our drivers are busy retiring. As they know now, everybody will go through. Let's see, on around this corner, Brad has totaled his car. Ooh, we just missed him there. Cowboy going 11 for 139.4. Yeah, Buta, sorry, I see your comment. I'm sure I changed it to ooh and cowboy DNFing, I think. And hi to Gerard there, saying hi there. And yeah, Gerard, I'm sure I changed it to Abu Dhabi and I just didn't remember it. This pit entrance also not the easiest in the world, making it very difficult one to get through. To get right and get that braking point spotted correctly. I see Souls on a lap. Only one to still put up a time. See Gerard also saying that's a bad one, Stoffel. Not too sure what happened to Stoffel. If Gerard can maybe explain. He probably crashed. Thanks for the stress there, Gerard. As long as you're only pulling the... not pulling the one in the middle. And let's have a look at what Souls can do on a lap. He just started his lap. Looked a little bit twitchy there. So, corner 2 here, you don't want to touch that curb at all. That will just spin you out. Corner 3, you might want to just touch a little bit. Navigating nicely through that chicane. Through the hairpin. It looked a little wide on the inside curb. Used all the track on the outside. Opening up that beautiful big wing at the back. The chicane of doom. Don't want to touch the curbs here at all. Maybe just kiss them, as they will send you flying up into the sky. Again, not wanting to climb the curbs. You only want to kiss them. So far it looks like Souls is using most of the track available, so you might be in for a nice time here. It's all about keeping a minimum speed up through the slow sections. See, as he crosses the line with a 1:36.5, great time. So, now we can move on to qualifying 2. Losing Gia Botha, unfortunately, he crashed out in our first lobby, so he did the honourable thing there to retire and not take any second chances. He was given all of them tonight. Ron Skitter, unfortunately, getting disqualified. I believe he might have spinned and went the wrong way. Gia Botha also saying it wasn't Stoffer, it might have been Cowboy that crashed out, so we might lose a little bit more drivers there. I think tonight we might see a lot of penalties, a lot of crashes. Not the easiest track when it comes to traction. Very easy to lose the car. As our first person that lost the car is Gerard there. That's heavy in the comms box. Well, in the commentary section. Just want to make sure everybody knows he's our first crashy tonight. But still, first 8 being 6/10 of each other. Sorry, I'm lying, it's 8/10 of each other. So we might see some close racing. And if Solsmeister or Jock Slater is listening into the stream, if they can retire, we can move on to qualifying 2. I think Sols heard us at least. And Jock heard us. Alright, so here we go. So provisionally, Avlak in first, 1:36.2, fastest time out there so far. Wezo in second, Sols in third, Burner Down in fourth, J-Boy in fifth, Jock Slater in sixth, Donovan Duffy in seventh, Stoffel in eighth, Panda in ninth, Loki in 10th, Rubber General in 11th, Apma in 12th, 13th is Esotronica, 14th is Brad, which it looks like we might be losing him. The DNF'd. Cowboy also DNF'd, 15th, Giebota 16th, and 17th is Ron Skutter. So we're losing 4 drivers instead of 2. This qualifying 2 might be a little easier for some, as we will only lose then 3 drivers. So I see a Mercedes coming out, McLaren out first on the road there, which can only be Sols. He's the only McLaren currently. Oh, and there's a... Sorry, I didn't see a McLaren, I'm lying. I think it's the Alpine there of Jock Slater. We'll burn it down. Let's see, let's burn it down. Let's follow him around for a lap. So qualifying 2, the tyres that you go fastest on, that will be the tyres that you'll be starting on. See a lot of people trying to go for the mediums here. Good strategy. They don't fall off as quick as the softs. The soft really only has 1 lap in them for a qualifying lap. You'll just not get your time on the second lap with them. In the slow sections they just lose too much grip. And they wear just too much. I see everybody dodging that curb on turn 3. Burn it down on in for a good first sector with 17.4. At least we know by now they've removed Gia Bottas' tyre that was left on track from his crash. Ooh, almost losing the car there. Very easy to lose the car in the small sections. And the slow sections, not small sections. But also tight, getting that walls around you, getting the feel of Baku, Monaco or Singapore. 37.7. He might need to go for another one. Our championship leader at the moment coming in for 36.7 on the medium. Great time from him. Let's see who's next up for a lap. It's a Mercedes driver, so it can either be low or Esotronica. That's low-key. I mean Esotronica. See Esotronica going on the softs, also almost losing the back end there. Stepping out just a little. Esotronica going for 143.6. He's definitely going to want to go for another one. Coming in behind him is Apmar with a 140.6, and behind him is a low-key going on a 137.9. And Jock Slater also completing his lap of 145.9, definitely wanting to go for another one. Let's see, Avalak also about to cross the line. Let's see how he does. Ooh, he's invalidated. And that's on the medium tire. That's going to hurt him on the start if he tries to go for another one here. Let's see, he might have just started a new lap. Let's have a look. Kissing those curves beautifully. But as I said before, he's got his Max Verstappen white helmet on there. Going a purple sector 2, 58. I think that's quite quick. A lot of guys are doing 59s. He might be in to set the fastest lap provisionally. See J-Boy also coming in on the mediums of a 36.9. .36.6 on the mediums, brilliant time. Let's see, off team, I think Wezo, no, not Wezo. He's invalidated his lap, who's on a lap. Robert General's about to complete a lap. Ooh, he's also invalidated his lap. He might go for another one. I think Wezo's about to start a lap here. Yep. Let's follow him around. His helmet fitting very nicely there with the car. Also going very quick for 58.7. He's on par almost with Avalak's time here. So he's also in for a very good time in the 36s. See what time he puts up, and it's a 37. Ooh, just missing the 36s there. Also still a great time on the mediums. He must have lost some time there in sector 3. Very easy to do though. Let's see, I think Apmar's on a lap. Oh, he's invalidated. He's on his third lap on the mediums. I think it's time for him to maybe switch up to the softs here. He's definitely in the hot seat here to get full out. I'm gonna follow our other arse contender here. See, he's currently on a flyer. Also on par for a 36 there, doing a ooh, and he invalidates it. Just climbed the curb just too much. He's gonna have to go for another one. He hasn't got a time in the on the table yet here. See, I think Jacques Slater is about to start a lap almost. He's coming through sector 3. Let's follow him around a little. Jacques Slate's already going 2/10 faster. And that's only in sector 1. It's a lot of time to find. He's on a soft tire, so that will definitely go quite a bit quicker. Burn it down, going fastest with a 36.5 on the soft tire. Ooh, and Jock just going a bit wide there on that corner, and again a bit wide. Still manages to not invalidate the lap. Let's see what time he can do on it soft. Ooh, and he loses it and he crashes. Is this a DNF? It's not a DNF as yet. Ah, it's a DNF. I don't see any tire being missing. But that's a DNF, unfortunately for him. Let's move on. I think Apmar's starting a lap. Let's follow him around for a lap. So he's still got a lot of time to find. He's going a 10th slower in Sector 1. Not a great start, but definitely still a lot of time to find in Sector 2 and 3. So about on par with Sector 2, so a lot more time to find in Sector 3. And he invalidates his lap. Not the best of times. He's only got one lap left to go for. It looks like he's swinging into the pits. Rubber General also the only other guy not to have set the lap as yet. Let's see what he can do. Can he get out of that hot zone? And will he kick out Sergeant Panda? That will be... Ooh, he doesn't. He goes a 142.7. So we'll be losing Esotronica, Apma and Rubber General, and as well Jock Slater, I think. As Jock Slater has lost the car there just before the end. And there we go, and as we go on to qualifying 3. And there you have it. Looks like we'll be losing Sergeant Panda as well, not sure why. So we got Bernardown in first, Avilac in second, Donovan Duffy in third, Stoffel in fourth, fifth is Souls, sixth is J-Boy, seventh is Wezzo, eighth is Jock Slater, ninth is Loki, and 6-10 splitting the first 8. There's going to be some close racing, and only a 10th splitting the first 3. Avilac splitting on the mediums between the two softs. Great time they set by him. I'm going to keep the details off for now, as we all know they're all going to go on to the soft tyre for this run. And we've got Burn It Down or Jock Slater out, so it's Burn It Down. After him I think is Wezzo. Let's follow Wezzo around. I think Burn It Down was first out on track in qualifying 2. So let's see as Wezzo starts off B's lap. I think it's 17.490. So we've seen all qualifying long so far. Where's it going? A 58.2, stellar of a second sector there for him. Second sector basically consisting out of the 2 big straights and a chicane or 2. Almost a Monza type vibe going on in the sector 2. Just chicanes and straights. Let's see if he can make it work for him in the last sector here. Burn It Down going very quick on a 36.0. Fastest time we've seen all qualifying long. Let's see if Wezzo can beat that, as he's gone purple the whole time. 36.2, so it looks like he might be losing some time. Let's go on to Stoffel. He's next to cross the track here. Stoffel going a 36.1, splitting the 2, going second at the moment. Next up is Donovan Duffy to complete a lap. Let's see what he can do. And Donovan Duffy going a 37 flat, putting him in 4th provisionally. J-Boy coming over the line, he puts up a 36.6 going 4th, pushes Donovan Duffy down. Avilac Coming around the last corner here. Let's see what he can do. He's up for a stellar of a time. That's a 35.9, going fastest at the moment by a tenth. Next up is Solsmeister. Where's Solsmeister going to land? Ooh, I think he might have invalidated, or he's just started his lap. Next up, I think we got an Alpine of Jock Slater. What can Jock Slater do? 156.2. He's definitely just testing the waters here. And I think next up on the line will be Loki. But most of the drivers will head back into the pits, grab some fresh rubber, and go for it again. As there's no point in trying to go for a second lap, as it will just slow you down. Loki doing a 137.3. So last person on track to do a lap is Solsmeister here. So he's into some traffic for leaving the pits that late and only starting his lap now. .58.9, still in the 58s, going about 7/10 slower than I think Wezo did, but it's still in contention for a good 30. If to be in the 36s, there, just got to keep up his pace in his third sector. I think most people loses their time here. Keeping it nice and tight, just touching the curbs, using all the exit curb. See what he can do. Ooh, just misses the 36s. He does a 37 flat as well, putting him in 7th place. So provisionally we got Avalak in first, fastest time out there by a 10th. Let's see the gaps instead of the... there we go. So the gaps, so first 5-7 tenths of each other. I'm sure the bottom 4 can go a bit quicker, as they were quite quick in the second quali. Ooh, almost loses the car there. The curbs can be tricky from time to time. So he went for another lap, going a little faster. Still not enough to give him another. I think he went, yeah, he moved up one position just past Donovan there. And I think Burn It Down is about to start a lap. Ooh, and oof, you can be lucky that's not invalidated. Well, let's follow him around for a lap. He's our first one with a new set of tires out on track. Can he go quicker in sector 1? He's about on par of his time. 6,000's down at the moment. A little bit of traffic there from Donovan. See what he can do through the chicane of doom. Not launch your car up into the air here. Just dodging those sausage curbs. Goes 3 tenths faster. Sector 3 is going to be the make or break. Can he keep up his time? This is provisionally going to put him in pole position. Oh, and he loses it on the last corner. Oh, and that's a DNF. That's qualifying over for Burnadown. That's unfortunate. Let's have a look on what Stoffel's doing. He's next up for a lap. That would have been a stellar of a lap there from Burnadown. And so much pain goes with just losing it on that last corner. Stoffel's on a slow lap at the moment. I think he's going to go for another one. Next out on track, I think will be Avalak, who's on a lap at the moment, going purple too. I see. Didn't spot how much quicker he was going there. Obviously a purple against his own time, as he's the fastest car on track at the moment. Nice aerial view here. Keeping it nice and tight everywhere. Using all the exit curb. But how much can he improve us? 35.3, going faster with 6/10. Great lap from him. Let's see, I think it's the Ferraris that's contending here. Whichever it's first up is Wezo. I think, no, Wezo lost it as well, I think. J-Boy's on a lap. Let's see what J-Boy can do. I think he's also going a bit slow. They might both go for another lap. He's still full of ERS. Who's next up for a lap? I think Stoffel went for another one. Going purple too as well. Quicker than Avalak's time then. Also got very low fuel left. See, that fuel pump is just flashing at the bottom there. Obviously that car is as light as a feather at the moment. Ooh, it's going to be very quick. 35.8, putting him in second place, going 3/10, almost 3/10 faster than himself. Next person to cross the line, I think, is Loki, who's on a lap. He's invalidated, so that's it for him. Next person up, I think, is also going purple. That might not be on the fastest though. We have purple versus Solsmeister, so he's up for a 36 at the moment. And this is all for track position. So he does a 36.6, going 1 second quicker, putting him in 6th all the way from 9th. Next up to cross the track is J-Boy. See what J-Boy can do. It's also going to be a 36, I think. 35.8, going 8/10 quicker, putting him in 3rd. Next up is Donovan. Oh, he's pitting. Wezo is next up. 35.6, putting him in 2nd place, going 5.5 quicker, and that's qualifying 3 completed. Avalak in 1st, going the fastest car at the moment. Wezo in 2nd. If I remember correctly, Stoffel in 3rd, and J-Boy in 4th. Yep. Burnadown in 5th. 6th place we got Donovan Duffy. 7th is Jock Slater. 8th for Solsmeister, and 9th is Loki. We've got 7-10 splitting our top 5. We're in for some good racing tonight. Hopefully some good clean racing. Saying clean racing as I'm a steward for Division 2, and the less incidents, the happier I go. So as we were just waiting for people to load in, choose their preferred tire strats, load up some fuel. See, there's already the wings are waiting outside for Mercedes. They know they're going to lose a wing today. Aston Martin is the same. Ferrari is the same. And when we go to the formation lap, drivers can work up some heat into those tires. Check if everything's alright, everything's still working fine. Avalak in the Red Bull leading the pack. He's got pole position. Everybody weaving yeet into those tires. Let's get some telemetry on. Avalak starting obviously on the mediums, as that's what he qualified on. For, let's see, tires. So our top four is starting on the medium. Very different that you'll normally see all the mediums in the front. Great position to start in on the alternative tire. And the Wezo just lagging a little bit there in the back. And if any of the drivers are watching, remember you don't win the race in the first corner. See, Avalak's number there is lucky number 13. Not unlucky for some. It's been lucky for him. Currently second in the Drivers' Championship, with the championship leader in third at the moment. Starting on third. As the cars are lining up on the grid. And as we wait for the lights, we got 5 lights, and away we go. The Ferrari getting a better start there. Wezo, ooh, pushing him wide. He's got the inside line, leaving the room for Avalak. Avalak staying in the lead. Sol's not getting the better of it. He lost it in turn 1. Donovan Duffy lost it in turn 2. And this is our first safety car of the night. And this is why I say you don't win the race in the first corner. As normally all the action is there. Luckily it's only a virtual safety car at this moment. See, some stuff is happening there at the back. I'm going to stick with Avalak for now. Only a virtual safety car. And as your predicted pit stop strategy, it's double medium soft, or 3 stopper, which is double medium double softs. So let's see who's our biggest winners, biggest losers of the pull away. Sorry, it's the wrong one. So penalty stops, position change. There we go. Biggest winner will be Brad, 5 positions up, and Giaborta also 5 positions up. So the virtual safety car also came to an end. Biggest loser will be Donovan Duffield, also crashing out. Salzmeister also down 8 places. As our first 3 is very tight on each other here. Burn it down, sitting on Wezo's gearbox at the moment. Got some close racing here from Ron Skutter. He just passed Robert General there in the first corner. Missed that just. Okay, we might see some more changes coming down the main straight here. Let's go back to Bernardin as he must be pushing for this position. He's not. Maybe on the second straight. See Loki getting close to Panda. Is he going for the move? Not using his ERS at the moment. Saving it. Ron Skutter passing Apmar. Really working it through this field at the moment. Loki getting close to Panda again. Doesn't make the move. And Brad also following these two very closely. As Bertha passes Esotronica here. Ooh, Esotronica doesn't have a wing. He got into some contact. So if DRS enabled, this will help quite a bit of people maybe pass each other here. Make some better, easier moves. So this will be interesting. So like, what do you do? What tire would you go for? See what these people are running out with. Oh, he's going for another set of mediums. Probably the best choice at the moment. So we'll bend it down, go for a move down onto Wezo. So you will have the DRS to help him out with this one. Wezo is just out of the DRS zone at the moment. So as we missed it, Bernardin did go for a move on Wezo and he made it stick. Obviously with the help of that DRS, Wezo might get the move back on him. Bernardin on the quicker tire for now, but the changeover period might be between lap 4 and 5 where the mediums might start getting on par with the softs. Brad putting up the fastest lap there for us. See if Wezo's going for the move back onto Bernardin here. He is nice and close. Be clever to go on the second straight. Having a little look here. See what he can do down the next straight. Ooh, and he's not going to make it. I see Giaborta also falling quite close to Sergeant Panda. Let's see if he's going to make a move down the next straight. Might also be a bit far back. The second straight is a little slower, a little shorter. See, Salzmeister and Apmar and Rubber General also getting quite close to each other. Salzmeister sticking very close to Rubber General over here. See, Wiz also pitted. He might have had some bad luck. Might have went for a move and got worse off. Ooh, and Souls goes for the move beautifully. Rubber General, ooh, not giving the space to its other. Did Rubber General get some damage here? His wing does look intact there. Wezo also coming through now. Looks like he's back in this race. Ron and Boita was quite close to each other. Don't know what happened here, as the medium should be going a bit quicker. Ron also getting a 3-second penalty, the first penalty of the evening, probably for not keeping it on the track. Boita also not having the benefit of qualifying and getting some extra practice laps in. So he started not warmed up at all. See, Atma also getting close and comfortable to Rubber General. Stoffel also getting quite close now. Let's see if he's going to go for a move on the second straight. Ooh, he's definitely quite close. Jock Slater's lights already flashing these. That's definitely an easy overtake. Apma also getting very close to Rubber General here. Goes down the inside. Will Rubber General leave him the space? He does. Ooh, Apma going through the chicane of doom. Rubber General getting the chicane of doom, and Apma just making it stick down the outside brilliantly. Jock Slater, the next person up for a 3-second time penalty for not keeping it on track, unfortunately. Like I said, it's not the easiest track to do so. It's very easy to get a time penalty here. And at the end of the race, that will be all the difference in the world. So Boita coming back into contention with Ron here. See what these two can do. Let's follow around Ron. Ron sitting quite pretty on the ERS. Definitely got everything to defend with. With the softs going down as well, it might be no point in wasting that ERS of his. So that medium's definitely going quicker at this point. Ron defending down the inside. Boita still trying to go down the inside. Very easy move. Like I said, these mediums are going nice and quick at the moment. And Ron repassing Gea Boita. And burn it down, our first driver pitting for a new pair of tires, coming off the softs. Let's see what he gets for himself. He goes for the mediums, seeing those just lasting and being able to do the time and time officer again. Might just get out behind Panda here. Might be a bit far back to be in the DRS zone. He might still make it. Yep, he's definitely going to have DRS. Will he punch it from the get-go? We'll see now down the straight. Easy overtake back onto the racing line, into the chicane of doom. J-Boy also getting close to Jock Slater here. Was it soft of Jock is screaming at this moment. That's Jock in the pits, second driver on the softs to pit. This kind of leaves J-Boy in the danger zone versus Brad here. Avalak at the moment right in front, driving his own race, 11 seconds ahead of the closest person on track. He's the championship leader Stoffel. Brad looking to make a move, I think, on J-Boy here. Very brave driver without a helmet. Oof, and they touch wheels. Brad in the inside lane there. J-Boy taking the outside. J-Boy very close now. J-Boy back in it with the DRS. Burn it down to the fastest lap on the new set of mediums. As J-Boy ducks into the pits for a new set of tires, he goes on to the softs. So Burn it down sitting real pretty here on a new set of mediums. Spin it down just in the DRS zone of Brad in front of him. Avalak in the pits now, brand new set of mediums. Stoffel in the pits now. What does he get? Stoffel also going for a brand new set of mediums. Avalak coming out in third. And then I'm definitely about to make a move on Brad here down the straight. Avalak not far behind them. It'll be an easy move for Benedan. Will Brad put the pressure back on down the next straight? Because Brad will have the DRS this time around. Brad nice and close up onto Benedan's gearbox here. Brad not using the DRS this time around. So following closely is Sergeant Panda, Loki and Souls. Let's stick with them a bit, as they'll be fighting hard, each other hard here. Souls being on the oldest tires, on the 11 lap old softs, very old tire to be on. Being passed by two drivers here. Ooh, Panda getting the worst of it here over the chicane of doom. But Panda still makes it stick. Passing Souls with ease on that old tires. And Loki now also getting close to Jock Slater here. On the DRS straight, Avalak just got DRS from Brad right up in front of him. Is it the smart thing to go for the move down this straight or the next? Looks like he's gonna wait for the next one. Bit far back, it's gonna be a little bit of a stretch. Will he go for it? A little bit too much of a stretch here. Let's go back to Loki. Loki getting very close. Ooh, and he had a little look, but not committed fully to it. Still sticking right up onto that gearbox of Jock Slater right in front of him. Ron also getting very close to Souls here. Will Ron make a move? Yep, Ron going down the outside. Souls defending down the inside. Ron going for it. He's ahead. Those fresh mediums just working for him. Those is 12 lap old softs. On track here. I see Panda and Jock Slater also just passing each other here. Avalak also getting real up and close to Brad here, going down sector 1. Will he make the move on this next straight? Brad also losing some time to burn it down on those old mediums. Might be time for him to pit as well. Here we go. This is the move. Will Brad have the DRS now to fight back? Brad has the DRS to fight back. The straight's just not long enough for him to make the move stick. So this is Avalak back in the container now to hunt down, burn it down in front of him. Three-second gap. 3 lap newer mediums for Avalak there versus burn it down. Let's move on to Panda here. He's in DRS, let's call it striking zone of Loki here. Might need to wait for the DRS straight again, as that makes life so much easier to do the overtake. So Loki getting real close and personal. Struggling a little through that hairpin. Might be best just for him to sit a bit back. Wait for the second straight. Get a little bit close into striking zone. Being that dirty air is also never easy. He's not fighting too hard for that. Soul's making a move on Apmar. And they're getting quite close to Loki this time around. Still some parts laying up in the field here. I think that might be from Wezo. Nope, sorry, I'm lying. Someone's in the pit. Sorry, it's J-Boy. Yeah, he's missing a wing. He's getting a new wing replaced. But Wezo getting quite close to Rania. See what they do down the main back straight. Can't call it the main straight. So Izzo getting a real good exit there. Which might be an easy move. Yep. Back onto the racing line. Into the chicane of doom. This time around, Ron will have the DRS. Run a little bit far back, he's not going to be able to make it. See Low and Panda also swap places, also very close to each other at this moment. So this is Loki going on a move on Panda here. Panda defending down the inside. Panda's lights also flashing, that means he's out of ERS. Loki, ooh, Panda outbraking Loki here. Loki pushing Panda around. Loki still got the DRS. Panda just fighting with everything he's got. And that's Bernard down, jumping back into the pits for a new set of mediums. Panda not having the ERS to attack here. He's gonna have to sit nice and comfy behind Loki. Save up that ERS. He might need to pit as well again. And J-Boy now sitting in the fastest lap of 139.2. Let's follow around Cowboy, but we haven't seen him all night. And that's Avalak jumping into the pits for a new set of softs. How much time does he need to make up to burn it down, which was his closest contender? Stoffel probably has to pit again as well. So he's gonna have to make up about 9.5 seconds to burn it down in the next 8 laps. He's gonna have to give it everything he can. Brad just passing Loki in the 3rd sector. Burn it down on a stellar lap, putting up the fastest lap of 38.7. So Stoffel now coming out just behind Brad on a new set of softs. Right into striking zone. Looks like he's going for it instantly. J-Boy also getting close to Bota now. Avalak taking that fastest lap attempt of burn it down to a 38.3. Brad and Stoffel fighting hard here. Stoffel's light flashed, telling Brad that Stoffel's hurting here at the moment with no ERS. Avila going even quicker again with a 138.3. I think he started the hunt on Burn It Down at this moment. Stoffel and Brad still fighting for the third place. Stoffel taking back the fastest lap attempt, putting in a 38.2, being a 10th quicker than Avalak did. Every single point will help him now with the championship points. Atma also getting close to Rubber General. Rubber General also having the DRS. Ooh, and Atma loses it. His tires are a bit hot now from that spinning, so that's also going to make you lose grip. And his third section, the third sector is not helping him a lot either. Trying to get these tires back onto normal racing temperature. The only thing that helps is a nice, like a long straight. Ooh, and Cowboy and Rubber General just passed each other here. I think Cowboy or Rubber General was giving space for Brad here. I don't know what Cowboy is doing, is he must get the blue flags here. Let's have a look at the penalties, as they might play a role. So Sergeant Panda on 6 seconds, that wouldn't matter unless Frie Botha can push a little bit further. You just got to get within 6 seconds of Sergeant Panda, and Botha like 2 places. Ronskut has also got a 9-second penalty, so Botha already getting 1 position if he can just stay within that time. Salzmeister, nothing, sorry, I thought he might get into a zone there. Jock Slater on a 3-second, not anybody in contention at the moment to take his position away. Cowboy with a 3-second and Robert General with an 8-second. So as we're nearing our final laps here, I'm gonna just keep it on Burn It Down. Our race leader Apmar just got a 10-second penalty for corner cutting. That must have been a big infringement. Oh, as Burn It Down takes us into the final lap here. He's just got to keep it on track, and it's an easy win. Great to see not a lot of safety cars for this race. We only had the one virtual safety car on lap 1. Anybody watching the stream at the moment? I'll be doing some interviews after the race, the top 3. Any questions you guys would like to ask anybody? You can just drop it down in the comment section for us. Burn It Down takes the win at Yas Marina. Unfortunately not the championship win there like Max and Hamilton. Next up is Avalak, Stoffel, Brad, Wezo coming still through this third sector here. Both Ferraris finishing in 5th and 6th. That's our race, and let's see who was our driver of the day. Being Brad. Great performance of Brad coming in 4th. Bernard down in 1st there in the Alpine. So, and there's our final standings. Bernard down in 1st, Avalak in 2nd, Stoffel in 3rd. Let's see if I can get these guys into a party real quick. Can have a quick chat with them. So the party settings is working so nicely on my side here. Hello everybody, I see we got Stoffel and Avalak in the party so far. I'm just trying to find Bernard down at the moment, add him as well. But we can start off with, well maybe if Avalak can maybe help us out getting Bernard down into the party.
Yeah, while you have a chat with Stoffel,
Thank you very much. So Mr. Stoffel, 3rd place, great race, great battling there with Brad at the end, and fastest lap. How does it feel?
Breaking a bit late, but yeah, it's quite a lonely race until we showed up, so it was good.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys were quite spread it out there in the end, and you also.
Yeah, I had when the first virtual safety came, Jock Slater overtook me, and then he gave the position back, and then Codemaster told me to give it back, so I literally had to almost stop dead on the track. That's why the guys started spreading in the front. But I mean,
Yeah, that gave Avila quite the boost there in front.
yeah, I don't know if he had damage on the end there or he was just cruising. But yeah, I was catching him at a rapid pace. But
Any points is better than no points.
Taking it safe, taking it safe.
Take chances. I still think I had the wrong strategy going. I think Bernardine called us all napping. He was fast, but I think he had the right strategy. I think
I literally just covered. Yeah, I covered you when you went in the last for the soft. I just went one lap later because my tires was a bit fresher.
Yeah.
Undercut Brad. So.
Nah, look, I tell you what. I see he's on mute in the board, so I'm not sure if he can chat with us. But yeah, look, he was fast, but at the end, I mean, he made it work. I mean, he was on the softs. He undercut me, I think, with about 6 seconds because I was 2 seconds ahead, and he came into the pits. And when I came out of the pits, he was like 4 seconds ahead, and I was like, what's going on here? So the undercut was powerful. Yes, not something that I thought of. Yeah, so he caught me napping, but the last couple of laps was just cruising. The last thing you want to do is try to steal a fastest lap away, which is 1 point, and then end up with no points. I mean, it's just stupid. So in the championship, you need to think of the bigger thing. And I mean, you burn it down. No disrespect, but I mean, he's not in the championship battle at the moment. You know, it's still for myself. I mean, so that's having a garage. So any points is better than no points. And after I saw Brad's time in qualifying, I thought, there is trouble. So I had to put a really good lap in qualifying to get pole, which meant nothing in the end.
And obviously Stoffel defending his championship lead there, by at least getting onto the podium, taking that fastest lap.
Yeah,
So
I need to say now I won't be able to race next week.
ooh, that's gonna be a pain.
That is for me. I'm on holiday the week after that, so I'm trying to get as much as I can.
I'll make up the week after that.
I tell you what, while Stoffel is here, I mean, I see Bernardine is still on mute, so I'm probably not going to have a chat with him, but
There we go.
I've never been in a league that this close racing, ever. I've been in midweek race, I've been in a lot of leagues. I've never seen a division this close in qualifying, this close in a race, this close on points. It's ridiculous, and it's fun. I wish Premier Division was like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't speak there. I was second for a small while, and then it just started dropping.
Listen, burn it down. You caught us all napping, my young man. Your strategy was 100% spot on, buddy. Well done, well done.
Yeah, I noticed after the first stint, the softs were giving him after about 5 laps already, so I thought if we push him towards the last.
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, like I said earlier, I mean, I think the gap between me and you on the salts was 2 seconds, and then when I came out, but you were 4 seconds ahead, so you literally undercut me almost by 6 seconds. It was ridiculous, but you had great pace tonight. You showed it in qualifying as well.